So friends, I am going through a newspaper which has its heading as the implementation to help protect land rights of locals. This is saying that there is a recommendation of Justice B.K. Sharma panel on clause 6. Now we are going to understand this particular topic in a bit detail and for regarding an academic discussion. So hopefully you all know regarding the Assam Accord clause 6. So this is a very important topic and has been discussed by many, and yet it is to be discussed further. So the Assam Accord clause 6, the Assam Accord that was signed in 1985, it constitutes of this particular clause 6. It says that the constitutional, legislative and administrative safeguards as may be appropriate shall be provided to protect, preserve and promote the cultural, social, linguistic identity and heritage of the Assamese people. So now the Assam Accord says that it needs a constitutional as well as legislative and administrative safeguard. Safeguard for what? To give protection, to preserve and promote the cultural, social, linguistic identity and heritage of the Assamese people. So now the Justice Biplab Sharma committee report has also enumerated first the definition of the phrase Assamese people has to be kept in mind before implementation of the Assam Accord. So now there were various stakeholders were being asked to give their reports or their consent or their ideas regarding the implementation of the Assam Accord clause 6. So now Assam government has decided to implement the 52 recommendations of this particular committee. So it is not that previously other recommendations were not being implemented. So a number of actions had already been taken regarding this clause, that the Srimanta Shankardev Kalakshetra Society was established under clause 6. Jyoti Chitravan Film Studio scheme has been implemented, and the modernization of the Jyoti Chitravan Film Studio has been also taken into consideration. A lot of amount has financial assistance have been implemented regarding 219 number of satras of Assam, and historical monuments so far for the protections and preservation and development funds are being allocated for this, and Archaeological Survey of India has taken up the protection, preservation, development of 5 monuments in Assam. So likewise, the Executive Council of the Jawaharlal Nehru University has resolved to approve the establishment of an Assamese chair in the Center of Indian Language, Literature and Cultural Studies of the university, as well as an autonomous institution, namely Anandaram Borua Institute of Language, Art and Culture, Assam, have been established. So likewise, these are a few examples which have taken shape in regard to Assam Accord clause 6. So now the implementations which the government has announced will be regarding the land rights of the indigenous people. So I would like to read out certain points. It says that to protect land rights of the indigenous people should be protected, and provisions of Assam Land Revenue and Regulation 1886 as amended should be strictly followed. The committee said that the transfer of land to anyone other than indigenous people should be prohibited. Exceptions may be made in case of the requirement of land for industrialization, construction of highways and any other such activities. And committee report says if land rights are not protected, implementation of clause 6 would be a futile exercise. So likewise, the government of Assam is trying to protect the constitutional, legislative as well as the administrative safeguards are are to be given to these people. So now the definition of the indigenous people as well as the definition of Assamese people is a very much important component regarding the implementation of Assam Accord Clause 6. So the government is looking into it, and hopefully it is going to deal with it at par with the human rights conventions and international standards, and looking into the globalization that has taken place, which has made the immigration as well as migration a very important component of this today's world. I would also like to enumerate or highlight few points that regarding it is very essential to protect the rights of the indigenous people, because they are very much basic for the existence of a particular state. These rights should be protected, and there is no denial in not giving protection to the rights of these people. So in order to look far beyond this, we'll also have to see that where the forests which are there in the state, or the state which is preserving this forest for a long time, should not deplete on consideration of industrialization. So balance, an environmental friendly approach should also be made. A scientific approach has also to be made, and the employment opportunities are also needed to be generated. So these are few points which I would like to add, and hopefully this recommendation of this Biplab Sharma committee, Justice Retired Biplab Sharma committee, will also make you aware of the situation, the past, present and the future of Assam. So this is very much important academically to the students of Assam and beyond the state of Assam. So it would this particular the way the government will deal with the matter, as because it would be a very Herculean task for the Assam government to implement the clauses, but still we are with a hope and with lot of wishes to the government. Thank you very much for watching this video.